have not implemented that. That's also why we don't have observers. Right now, the language arts department in my school is fighting right now with our principal to try and tone down his implementation. He has to judge us and say, this teacher is good, this teacher is not, based on our scores. And the only way he can do it is if he has all of us teaching the same thing at the same time in the same way. And so he is threatening us to buy what we call a canned program. Basically, we put the worksheet in front of the child does the worksheet, we grade it, we turn it in, and everybody is doing the same thing every day. That's not how you teach language arts. My goal is to get conversation going, getting them reading multiple things and discussing them, and then writing their own opinions in them. We're fighting just on our level. They are going to make the principals the observers and say, yes, this person has done Common Core, no, this person is not. If they can't pay for a private observer, that's what they're going to have to do.
I do want to recognize one of the great patriots from the Lake Oswego 912 group, who has been with us from the beginning, Art Scabola, and he's going to have a short question.
Thanks, Larry. I came down here tonight because you're doing this meeting, and I have a couple of quick things that I want to say. And the first thing I want to say is what a great group of people you've got here, and the ability to put this many people in the room tells me this is an important topic. We are holding this topic next Friday night, and my question to you is, you're all invited, so will you come? There's my question. There'll be a lot of information that's going to be shared by our city council member that's going to be there. Anna Cox from Lewis and Clark College is going to be there, who's a terrific educationally qualified person. I would invite certainly you ladies to come if you can make it, and I will tell you that we're going to dissect it in a panel and put some information on the table. What I would like to leave you on tonight, just very quickly, is that this is, as Holly has said so well, and a couple of the members of the audience, this area is critical to the freedom of our children in the future and our grandchildren, for those that have them. And I would tell you that you have to put the pedal to the metal. 5 states have rejected Common Core. 5 states will not adopt Common Core because their standards are teaching for excellence, not for a dumbed-down community college. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but Common Core teaches to non-selective achievement. So as people going to community college are what they're looking for, so they can sort them and push people out into the workforce in places they want to control from the department. A couple of quick things. One example, there was a question about how is it actually implemented. The lady that spoke, that left, I think, on the ELA standards, English Language Arts, that was absolutely right on. They're de-emphasizing all of the classical literature in favor of informational text. Number 2, in the math standards, they have now told everybody that's adopted this that you will move algebra from the 8th grade to the 9th grade. Now, you might not think that's a big deal if you're a kid, but it will be a very big deal because it will mean you won't be able to get through calculus in high school, which means you won't get anywhere that's a selective school where that's considered remedial. Okay? And then the third thing, just to quickly tell you, is that this particular program is going to be something that we have only the ability as grassroots people to have any effect on. And you have to do it at the legislative level, the local school board level. So get involved, and please come next Friday night if you can. It's going to be at the West End building in Lake Oswego. I'm going to give everybody just a notice of this book, this little primer. I've called this a primer. It's Common Core, Something Rotten in Education. And it's been put out by one of our 912 members from the East Coast who runs a group called As a Mom. And you can find it on asamom.org. And I highly recommend